Hi, I'm back recording trades. I haven't done so in a while, and it's because I've been paying more attention to combining the technicals with the fundamentals and near-term sentiment, and it's actually working out quite well. I was finding that I wasn't getting as many opportunities simply by using sentiment and fundamentals alone, and the entries weren't on some occasions as exact as I'd like. So I've turned to, I mean, I still use the same trades as I did before, but I've also combined that with trend trading and entering on pullbacks. And so I'm quite pleased with the way that that's been working. Now I use obviously the fundamentals and the near-term sentiment as a filter, and it's been working brilliantly. So, anyways, here's a trade. This is not a pullback trade per se. I'll probably um, I'll offer more videos on that later. But this is just a trade that I made recently on the 10th. Um, that was during the bank rate decision uh, by the Bank of England. So if we take a look at Forex Factory here, we can see that just last week on the 10th, the official bank rate statement came out. I was waiting more for, I didn't think they would change anything as far as bank rates, and they didn't obviously here. I was waiting more for what the statement had to say, and the statement appeared to be more dovish, along with what was said briefly afterwards as well. So as a result of the more dovish statement, I shorted the pound and longed it with respect to, and I bought up the Canadian dollar. Now, it was because at the time the Canadian dollar had been fairly strong due to the influence of peaking oil prices. So I got in and held the trade longer than usual. I'm getting more in the habit of doing that. I'm using some of the volume indicators to give me an idea, and stochastics to give me an idea, along with support. You can see here I got out near a round number to give me an idea of where the target should be. So I usually now hold the trades, especially if it's something like a bank rate statement, because they tend to have a longer term effect. I tend to hold the trades for about at least 3 hours. So in this case, I made a fair amount of pips. Um, yeah, quite a bit. So happy with that. So from 0.73, 1.7329 all the way to 1.726. So anyways, um, fair amount of pips there, about 62, 60-ish. Anyways, I'll report more in detail as far as what I've been doing with the technicals later. But yeah, I highly encourage taking a second look at maybe old technical approaches that you've thrown away that were never consistent. If you start gaining a foothold on the fundamentals, it works great in combination with that. And of course, I'm relying on mainly for my short-term sentiment whatever is stated in the RAND Squawk reports. And again, I'll tend to that in more detail in later videos. Thank you.